96% of people who start a passive income stream quit within the first 6 months. But here's what the other 4% know that you don't. I've spent the last 3 years testing dozens of so-called passive income ideas, and most of them are complete garbage. They either require way more work than advertised, make pennies, or are straight-up scams. But I found 5 that actually work, and I'm going to break down exactly how much each one makes me per month and the real-time investment required. Welcome back to Cashflow Kingdom, where we turn financial confusion into crystal clear action. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into passive income streams that actually generate real money. Not the clickbait nonsense you see everywhere else. I'm talking about income sources that have consistently paid me for months, some even years, with minimal ongoing effort. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which passive income stream matches your skills, budget, and time availability. Before we jump into the streams, let's get real about what passive income actually means. True passive income requires upfront work or capital, then generates money with minimal ongoing effort. The keyword is minimal, not zero. Anyone promising zero effort is lying to you. Think of it like planting a fruit tree. You dig the hole, plant it, water it regularly for the first year, then enjoy decades of fruit with just occasional maintenance. Most gurus skip the planting and watering part, which is why people fail. Each stream I'll share required significant upfront investment of either time, money, or both. But once established, they generate income while I sleep, travel, or work on other projects. The goal isn't to get rich quick, it's to build sustainable income sources that compound over time. Let's start with my most boring but reliable stream, dividend-focused index funds. I currently have about $35,000 invested across 3 different dividend ETFs, generating roughly $280 per month in dividends. That's about a 9.5% annual yield. Now, this isn't financial advice, just sharing my experience. The beauty of this approach is it's genuinely passive once set up. I automatically invest $500 monthly through my brokerage account, and dividends get reinvested automatically. The initial work was researching funds, setting up automatic transfers, and learning about tax implications. Now it runs itself. The downside? You need significant capital to generate meaningful income. But if you're starting with even $100 monthly, compound growth over decades is incredible. I use funds like SCHD, VYM, and JEPI, but do your own research and consider your risk tolerance. Number 2 generates more income but required way more upfront work, print on demand. I create designs for t-shirts, mugs, and phone cases sold through platforms like Etsy, Amazon Merch, and Redbubble. Last month, this brought in about $420 with zero inventory or shipping headaches. The platforms handle everything after I upload designs. But here's the reality check. I spent probably 60 hours creating my first 50 designs, learning design software, researching trends, and optimizing listings. Most designs flop completely. Out of my 200 active designs, maybe 20 generate regular sales. The key is finding profitable niches and creating designs that solve problems or tap into emotions. My best-selling design is a simple motivational quote for nurses that's made over $800 total. The income fluctuates monthly, but successful designs can sell for years without any additional work. If you're finding this breakdown helpful, smash that subscribe button for new money tips every Tuesday. We've got more passive income deep dives coming. Stream number 3 is stupidly simple but surprisingly effective: high-yield savings accounts and certificates of deposit. I keep my 6-month emergency fund in a savings account earning 5.25% APY, generating about $60 monthly on $12,000. I also ladder CDs with different maturity dates, currently earning between 4.5 and 5.8%. This isn't exciting, but it's guaranteed money with zero risk to principal. The work involved was researching banks, comparing rates, and setting up accounts. Now it's completely hands-off. Many people overlook this because the returns seem small, but it's foundational passive income that beats inflation and provides stability for your portfolio. I use this as my base layer before taking risks with other streams. The key is shopping around for rates and avoiding big banks that pay practically nothing. Online banks consistently offer the best rates. Number 4 has the highest income potential but required the most upfront work: selling digital courses. I created a course teaching people my budgeting system, and it generates between $600 and $900 monthly through platforms like Teachable and my website. The initial creation took about 3 months of evenings and weekends filming, editing, and building the curriculum. But once published, sales happen automatically through my marketing funnels. The beautiful thing about digital products is infinite scalability with no additional costs. Whether one person or 1,000 people buy my course, the profit margin stays the same. However, you need expertise in something people want to learn, and marketing skills to drive consistent sales. I promote through this YouTube channel, email marketing, and occasional paid ads. If you're knowledgeable about anything that solves problems for others, this could be your highest earning passive stream long term. The fifth stream combines real estate exposure with stock market convenience, real estate investment trusts, or REITs. I have about $18,000 invested in both public REITs through the stock market and one private REIT platform. This generates roughly $150 monthly in distributions. REITs own income-producing real estate like apartments, office buildings, and shopping centers, then distribute rental income to shareholders. The advantage over owning rental property directly is no tenant headaches, property management, or large capital requirements. You can start with as little as $1 on most platforms. I split between publicly traded REITs for liquidity and private REITs for potentially higher yields. The public ones trade like stocks with daily pricing, while private ones lock up your money but often pay higher distributions. This gives me real estate exposure without becoming a landlord, which frankly, I have zero interest in doing. Here's what nobody tells you about passive income: it's either time-intensive upfront or capital-intensive upfront, sometimes both. My dividend portfolio required saving for years to reach meaningful income levels. Print on demand needed months of learning and creating before seeing dollars. The course took 3 months of intensive work. Even the simple high-yield savings required research and setup time. But here's why it's worth it: these streams now generate about $1,800 monthly combined, and that number grows every month. Some months it's more, some less, but the trajectory is upward. The key is starting with one stream that matches your current situation. Got more time than money? Try print on demand or course creation. Got more money than time? Focus on dividend investing and REITs. The biggest mistake is trying to start all 5 at once and doing none well. So there you have it, 5 passive income streams that actually work, generating about $1,800 monthly for me. Remember, this isn't financial advice, just sharing my personal experience. Your results will vary based on your effort, capital, and market conditions. The most important step is picking one stream and committing to it for at least 6 months before adding others. Which stream are you most excited to try? Drop a comment and let me know. If you want more specific tutorials on any of these streams, let me know and I'll create detailed guides. Don't forget to subscribe for more real-world money strategies, and I'll see you next Tuesday with another episode of Cashflow Kingdom.